Just a stellar day here at the start of the 2021 Single-Handed Sailing Society Corinthian Race. I've got about an hour and 15 before my start or so. Just got out here early, it's still flooding, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. A little bit of light wind right now, supposed to fill in into the teens later this afternoon. So contemplating the big jib dilemma. I put that on and have to peel it later when it's windy. We'll see what happens in the next hour and decide. Just ghosting along here toward the start line. See a lot of the other boats coming up from the Bay Bridge and a lot of boats coming over from Richmond. A lot of folks got their kite set, having a nice downwind ride to the start line. I think there's 179 boats registered. So we're gonna hang back from the start line until it's our time and stay out of the way. Had a bit of a crappy start. I was called over early, so I had to turn around and to start again. That cost me, I think, about 12 minutes. So I'm not DFL though. There's another boat behind me. So, but yeah, so that kind of blows any chance unless anybody else makes some mistakes here today. Just gonna have fun, enjoy the day. It's beautiful. Sailing off the wind now, down to right. I think we're out of the worst of the current now. Coming in closer to Alcatraz. Doing a few jibes here. Keep the sails nice and full. I could see it was lightening up over there by Angel Island, so I didn't go in farther there. So jibed back over. But yeah, just a gorgeous day. Just trying to shake the bad start. And just have fun with it. So we're coming up on Point Blunt here on Angel Island, and it is shut down. I think it's kind of in a transition mode here. Kind of see the boats off in the distance there, getting piled up there at Southampton Shoal. Doesn't look like there's much wind over there either. And of course the ebb is starting now, so that is not helping our cause. Hoping it'll fill in here. Just trying to keep the boat moving. Caught in a crazy river of current right here. Just kind of got sucked into it. Doing the best we can here. Doing about a knot and a half. There are still a couple boats behind us, so even with the bad start, kind of made up some time. Got on the right current conveyor belt, but boy, right now it is pretty nuts. So the quick boats have gotten down around Southampton Shoal and are tacking back. Looks like most people are coming around Angel Island and not going through Raccoon Straits. But we're finally doing 3.5 knots, hopefully out of the worst of this current. We're behind Angel Island now. We caught up to some of my fleet, I think. Or it might be the non-spinnaker fleet, but definitely not DFL at the moment. Looks like it's going to go light again up there, so. But there's a Cal 40 over there. Not too shabby. Just heard the Pacific Seacraft 40 retire. Just kind of a bummer because I'd caught up to them, and the only other semi-full keel boat in this race. Yeah, feel good. I actually caught up to him here approaching Southampton Shoal, but he probably just packed it in knowing to have to beat up the city front. But we're eking our way out here, doing 2.5 knots, trying to get around Southampton Shoal. Rounded Southampton, had to throw another last minute tack because the current was pretty ripping through there to actually make it up and around. Opted for the backside of Angel Island. I saw some folks heading through Raccoon Strait. Yeah, kind of split with the fleet and see if this is a better tactic, kind of our only hope to do better as opposed to chase them. But it's ripping right now. Let's see, we're doing 8.1. Thank you, current. And I just threw a reef in the main because we're going to come up the backside of Angel Island here, and it's usually howling. So yeah, up around Little Harding now, and then down to Blossom by the city front, and then back to the start. We rounded Little Harding, and it's a ripping ebb right now. So we got shot out from behind Angel Island here, and had then tack back to get around the buoy there. We were doing 8.5 knots the other way, and now we're probably doing 2.5 this way. Just kind of creeping along down to Blossom Rock. And shook out the reef that I put in behind Angel Island because it's normally ripping out here. Didn't need it. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening. Cooking along against the ebb. Oh, we're probably doing 4 knots right now, 3.5. But coming down toward Alcatraz. Go past that a little bit, then probably jive to come up to Blossom Rock. And with any luck, not have to tack too many times up the city front. But just a gorgeous day. Pretty rare day you get to sail on the backside like this of Alcatraz. There's usually a wind hole back here. We got the breeze out of the north today. So we're coming up on Blossom Rock here. About 4 knots, still overshooting this the other way because the ebb is still running, so kind of went past it before we jogged back. A couple boats rounding it now. And then we just gotta head our way up to the city front to the Golden Gate Yacht Club to the finish. Just a beautiful evening. It was supposed to be in the 20s today. I am glad that didn't happen because that would have been a bash up the city front, but just a gorgeous evening. Eking out the last little bit here to the finish up ahead there. Really hoping we're not DFL here. Kind of pinching a little bit too much, but there's still some current here, so taking advantage of it. But fun day on the water. Tortuga! All right, and that is a wrap for Tortuga. We did it, finished. That is winning for these races, just to actually get around the course with all the currents. We beat that Mull 30 over there by, I think, just like a couple seconds. It was pretty close. Nice way to finish it up. I think there might be a few more boats out here. I see a few that are still tacking up here, so I think officially I was not DFL, and that is a win. And that's it for the 2021 Single-Handed Sailing Society Corinthian Race.